Hello, I'm Jay Jackson. Welcome to WineNewsNoir.com. Thank you for watching and subscribing. We begin this episode in Oakland, California, where a wine bar owner had a scary brush with violence. A group of rampaging thugs tried to set a Christmas tree on fire outside of the Coco Noir wine bar near 13th and Webster. The owner, Alicia Kidd, apparently ran out of the shop and chased the group of men away. They didn't go far as they set a tree on fire in the middle of the street, shutting down traffic. In this video posted to TikTok, Kidd describes what happened.
Hey everyone, this is Alicia on Coco Noir. I wanted to show you tonight these young adults that are not from Oakland. They were out here burning. You know how when people dispose of Christmas trees, well, they were trying to burn a tree in front of my business, but then we told them to get away. But as you see, look who these people are. These are the people that's terrorizing Oakland. So if you do please find all these people and tell them to stop burning out.
No one inside the wine bar was hurt. Oakland police did not respond to our efforts for a comment. The incident comes a month after Jenny Dawn Cellars was attacked in Wichita, Kansas. Kobe Klim is still in jail over the vandalism, but there's no known link between the two. Also in Oakland, wine lovers are preparing for the 12th annual Black Vines Wine Festival. It's one of a number of festivals slated for Black History Month. If you plan to attend any of these events, industry leaders say there are some do's and don'ts every festival goer should know. Bottles are filled, vines are dormant, and trucks are rolling out millions of gallons of wine across the country. It's time to get the juice to the market, and that often starts at wine festivals. From the award-winning Black Vines Festival in Oakland to the first ever Black Wine Fest in Cincinnati and to the Black Wine Makers Tasting in Bowie, Maryland, there is a lot to choose from and a lot to do.
It's time for wine brands to start showcasing their portfolios.
Nicole Malari is the founder of the popular Black wine curator, Vent Noir. She says if you're going to a festival, it's best to start with a plan.
The very first thing I would recommend is take a look at the website for the event that you're attending, kind of get a lay of the land and look and see where some wineries that you're maybe excited about tasting for the first time are situated in the venue. As the day goes on, the crowds get a little bit heavier, so you might want to try to be strategic and kind of mark out which brands are located where in the venue so you can get to those tables early on.
One other thing to remember, wine tasting is 80% smell, according to wine experts. Malari says that means come to the events unscented.
We like to get dressed up and smell good when we're going to these events, but try not to wear colognes and perfumes that are really overpowering. When we're wine tasting, part of the experience is taking in the aromas of the wine and really having an opportunity to taste on the palate what the wine is bringing to the table. And when you're wearing a lot of cologne and perfumes, that can really cloud that experience, not only for yourselves, but for other people who are also attending the event and maybe tasting, right next to you at that table.
Finally, leave not only with wine, but a focus on supporting Black winemakers.
Make sure you follow these wine brands on social media, get their information, interact with them as customers. These brands are only 1% of all winemakers and wine brands in the industry, and they need your support. So following them on social media, sharing their posts with your family and friends who love wine is another great way to support them without actually having to spend any money, because it's getting the word out and just getting folks familiar with what they have to offer.
For more information on the festivals, click the story links on the WineNewsNoir.com February page. And now for this month's Wine in a Minute with Janine Robinson.
Thank you, Jay, and welcome to Wine in a Minute. I'm Janine Robinson. Allegations of discrimination, bad news for direct-to-consumer sales, and a new push for Zinfandel. Here's this month's featured stories for Wine in a Minute. An Indiana winery is dealing with complaints of discrimination after it turned away a busload of long-term care patients. 2E's Winery near Fort Wayne says a new employee wrongly turned away the group of 6 on January 23rd, citing the winery's no tour bus policy without a reservation. The care facility wrote a scathing Facebook review that went viral, with some replies raising questions of discrimination against the disabled. In response, 2E's apologized, claiming the employee misunderstood the policy. The owners provided gifts of wine and truffles along with their face-to-face apology. Direct-to-consumer wine sales dropped last year, both in volume and value, for the first time in 13 years. That according to a report by Sovos Shop Compliant and Winevine Analytics. Wine priced $30 and under saw the biggest drop at 17.5%, but wine over $200 saw a jump in sales and volume of more than 20%. It's called Zinfandel Live and is coming to a screen near you. The campaign is designed to promote Zinfandel sales through a series of online shows pairing chefs, restaurants, and hotels that offer premium Zinfandel experiences. The group Zinfandel Advocates and Producers, or ZAP, is heading up the program.
You can learn more about the campaign at ZinfandelLive.com. That's going to do it for this month's Wine in a Minute. Thank you for watching. I'm Janine Robinson. Back to you, Jay.
Okay, Janine, thanks for that report. And finally, we go to Inglewood, California, where one singer is living her dream, and she's doing it practically in her own backyard. She's known simply as Angelie, and her love in life is simple. It's singing.
I sing because I'm happy and I sing because I'm free, but I feel like I was born to sing. I love singing because I feel free and I feel like it's an opportunity for me to show love to others, or you know what I mean?
Tonight, she's making her debut at Inglewood's famed 1010 Wine and Events. From jazz standards to neo soul and a whole lot more, Angelie says her goal is to touch hearts.
Really, love is always the message. Love is at the core of everything. I want everybody to feel love. I want to give love. You know what I mean? I want that to be the exchange. But sometimes a song is about heartbreak, or sometimes a song is about, you know, something else. And even through that, a person can be healed, or a person can like feel better than when they came. And that's really all I can ask for.
As for her debut at 1010, she sums it up in one word: honor.
Honestly, I'm so happy to be here because I was just telling you, this is my hood. I literally went to church my whole life across the street. I went to high school and elementary school in Inglewood. Like, I'm absolutely like honored and excited to be able to support, but also like partner with a local Black-owned business, Black women. I'm like, honestly, it's everything. So I'm so happy to be here.
All right, great singing there. And that's going to do it for this episode of WineNewsNoir.com. Please be sure to visit our sponsors. Thank you once again for watching and subscribing. I'm Jay Jackson. Cheers.